Good day, awesome YouTubers. It's SlyMan16 here for another Dragon Ball Super review. And this one is episode 43, which is Goku no ki ga seikyo funo, pan no ose wa shikuhaku. In the English translation, that is, Goku's ki is out of control, lots of trouble taking care of Pan. I would say this one is a very light-hearted episode, almost no action whatsoever, but good kind of family relations things with Goku, Chi-Chi, Goten, basically everyone. And there's a couple things to note here. I'm going to start changing it up every week. I'm not going to do the full recap because it's kind of difficult to do. I'm just going to give my thoughts, a little recap, but then give my thoughts. And of course I have translations from Herms, so as you guys all know, all the translations come from him. So in a nutshell, what happens is Goku's getting groceries, right? They're back on Earth. Everyone's basically in their normal state and everything. It's kind of a slice of life episode. Goku's gonna get groceries, and he knows his ki is kind of out of control. Okay, he uses the instant transformation, and he has trouble with flight issues, and instant transformation is not working for him. So he goes to he tries to teleport to places, and at one point he tries to teleport to Kaiosama or King Kai's planet, and he funny scene, he ends up teleporting to Bulma's house, and Vegeta notes him, and that was a kind of a funny scene. A couple things to note here: Goku is losing his appetite, again losing control of his ki and stuff, and so it's actually Chi-Chi that actually advises him to see King Kai. After the tournament, she advises him to see him for his ki control problems, and so he finally does do that. And basically what King Kai tells him, don't push it too much. Goku's got what's called a delayed onset of ki, so he can't control it properly since the tournament. And funny scenes here, him trying to control his ki, and at one point he actually destroys his own house, which I thought it was kind of funny, and Chi-Chi gets angry at him. So finally we actually see Gohan in this episode, and we haven't seen him for the entire Universe 6 arc. It's kind of a nice thing to see Gohan again. Apparently he's going for a job interview, and later on he does get it, and Chi-Chi notes on this and saying he's the first Saiyan from Universe 6, Universe 7 to actually get a job other than Vegeta, Goku. They don't have any jobs, but oddly enough, Goku is the one, and so that was a kind of a cool scene. Another thing that I noted is Chi-Chi's house and Goku's house. She kind of didn't spend all of the money from Mr. Satan, because it looks like they have a really nice house, much better than they were in Dragon Ball Z anyway. So that's kind of a good thing to note. So then we get the commercial break, and afterwards it's kind of all stuff about Pan, just like in the episode title says it was. We get stuff from Pan, and really they got some interactions between Goku and Piccolo, and funny enough, a translation from Herms, it says that Goku could actually lose to Piccolo at this point because his ki is so out of control. And it's kind of a strange, it's really strange to see Piccolo as being stronger than Goku, but that's how it is, because Goku's ki is out of control. And so a couple more things with Pilaf, and I really like the fact that we get some more Pilaf, even though they don't really contribute to this series that much. Really, it's just a comedic moment. They use all their money to spend it on robots, to try to fight Goku now that he's ki up out of control and he's pretty weak. They're gonna try to fight him off. Thought that was kind of funny. So Gohan and Videl are at this, like I said, this odd job interview thing, and so that means that Goku, Piccolo, and the rest of them have to take care of Pan, and so this happens, and Pan gets out of the house, I guess, somehow, and so they have a funny scene with Pan, Pilaf, Shu, and Mai, comedic scenes, and then their robot goes out of control and actually goes into outer space, and Pan actually powers up, and we get a kind of a refreshing scene. I did think the music choice in that scene with the robot going out of control was a little off, little strange. I think a different score than what we've been used to. I think it kind of works for that scene. So then what happens is Pan, his powers, Saiyan powers up, destroys the robot, and she's holding them as they're in space. Mai, Pilaf, and Shu all holding hands on Japan's leg, and it's kind of a refreshing scene there above the planet. I didn't really like the fact that they're still breathing, but that's whatever. It's just a little scene. It doesn't really count as much. Pan returns home, and everyone assumed that Pan actually never left the house at all when Gohan came back to pick up Pan, and so a nice scene. Again, a very family-oriented kind of slice of life episode. I did enjoy it, and that's pretty much really it for this episode. Next week we're gonna have stuff with Monarcha, Goten, Trunks going to another planet. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I'm excited. One more thing to note here is that Arale, okay, everyone assumed that Arale is coming back. Well, it's kind of a disappointing thing. I'll tell you right now. She comes back for like 5 seconds, okay? There's a scene where Goku's using his instant transmission or instantaneous movement, and he's going to places, and he lands on a spot where the Raleigh is, and they kind of make eye contact, and that's pretty much it. I was kind of disappointed on that, but at least they get a nod, and they give a nod to Dr. Slump. But anyway, guys, that's my review for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick tuned for more RuneScape tutorial videos, and I'll see you guys next week. So stay awesome and have a good one.